Yo, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. NFL Week 8, good week. DK Metcalf scored 40 in fantasy and I lost. Well, not yet, but that brings me to our special guest who has never been on a video in a long time. Suraj Kadali, everyone.
I'm pretty good.
Sorry,
guys, I haven't been on a video in a while, but I promise I'll be on a lot more.
What was the last video you were on? Was it the Adam Gase one? Might have been the Adam Gase one.
I sound like such an idiot in that video.
Yeah, Surge is back. It's just me and him today. We are doing our NFL Week 9 predictions. Let's get into game number 1, Thursday Night Football. Niners, Packers, good game. The 49ers now, obviously 4-4, losing to the Seahawks. I think this is a game, if they can contain Davante Adams, they win. If they can't, then it's over. Davante Adams consistently putting up incredible numbers when he's healthy. He's the best receiver in the league. I don't think that's arguable. I know Hopkins, but Davante Adams has been incredible. Packers win this one 31-25.
Yeah, I think the problem is the Packers are gonna easily steamroll the Niners just because for one reason. Jimmy Garoppolo, he got injured. George Kittle, he got injured. They're the two biggest focal points on offense. And Packers, they have an okay defense, but when you're keeping up with Aaron Rodgers, you at least need some of your weapons. And Jay Beathard will be their quarterback. Their defense is solid, so I'll give them that. But I feel like it's going to be a lot different than last year, and I think Packers will win. I think 34-20.
Texans, Jaguars. Jaguars coming off a bye week. Hopefully should be healthy. James Robinson has been playing incredibly. Minshew is expected to miss week 9 with, I believe, a finger injury or hand injury. So Mike Glennon, the beast himself, or what is his name? Jacob Lofton? I don't know his name.
Jacob Loden, I think.
Loden. I think they'll be fighting for the job. We'll see. And as well, the Texans coming off a bye. So Deshaun Watson been incredible. So I think the Texans take this one 27-20.
Like I said, the Texans don't have a very good defense, but I think the problem is that, like I said, Gardner Minshew's not healthy, and I think they're gonna have to rely heavily on James Robinson. Although the Texans don't have a good run defense, which allowed Jacksonville to put up some points. But I still think, like I said, Deshaun Watson, a lot of people have been forgetting about him, but I still think he's a top 10 quarterback easily. 27-16, Houston.
Actually, quite recently, this team already played Giants, Washington. Oh, man. I don't, at this point, I don't know. These two teams are really bad. This division has been one of the worst divisions. The Giants haven't been good. Daniel Jones is not the answer, as we say every week. Kenny Golladay rumors, and then he gets injured. I want to give this one to the Giants. I say Giants 16-13.
Yep, another great matchup in the NFL tank division. So, I think, honestly, people might call me out for this. But honestly, I think given with all the injuries and all the terrible play in this division, the Washington football team, imagine saying this at the beginning of the year, is the best team in the NFC East, in my opinion. Because honestly, who else is there? I mean, maybe the Eagles, but that's just for Carson Wentz carrying a bunch of Division 3 players or something. I don't know. It just, there's no talent. I feel like Washington's the best team on both sides of the ball. I feel like I think the quarterback's going to be their biggest weakness, but I feel like their defense is actually pretty solid in my opinion. Washington will win 24-10.
Colts. Ravens, I think, should have won that game. Lamar had 4 turnovers. Pittsburgh, I know, stepped up. I mean, there's not much to say there. The Colts, obviously, that defense has shown time and time again that is a solid defense. Naheem Hines stepped up. This one, I don't know, because I think the Colts defense could hold Lamar just like the Pittsburgh defense. I see similarities there, but I just think the Ravens offense is too lethal, and the Ravens defense as well is really good. So I have the Ravens in this one 35-27.
Lamar Jackson, I feel like he's been a quarterback. He's been struggling a bit recently. He's obviously not on the hot seat. He's still one of the best in the league, but he hasn't been performing as well as as he did last year. He's been a big drop off, but I feel like it's really improved, and I feel like it's one of the top defense in the league. The Ravens defense, they just got even better now with Yannick Ngakoue getting traded there. It's going to be such a tough game every week against this D line, but the offensive line to match it. I think it'll be a defensive slugfest, but Lamar still has a lot of talent. I feel like that might make a difference. But we have a closer game than a lot of people expect, 20-17 Ravens.
Lions, Vikings. I mean, Kirk Cousins is, and it's funny because the Vikings won, but no, glory to Kirk Cousins. That was all Dalvin Cook. He had all of their touchdowns. The Lions, I think, are an underrated team. I think Matt Stafford's a top 10 quarterback. I think Matt Stafford's incredible. He drove down against the Falcons and got them in that game. Kenny Golladay hopefully will be for this game. I think the Lions take this one. I like the Lions odds. Lions win 23-16.
The main concern about for Minnesota is that can Kirk Cousins make the plays when it matters. I think, like I said, Dalvin Cook really stepped up. I think the defense really stepped up last game, which they're going to need to do again, even if the Lions are without Kenny Golladay. So it'll be a tough week. But I think I'd have to disagree with you. I think the Vikings will win because I feel like Kirk Cousins will have a better week. Lions are a very good team, like I said, but I feel like they're not well coached enough to win despite their talent. 24-20.
Bears, Titans. The Titans lost to the Bengals. I mean, come on, like that's. But it's not to their, they played well. It's just Joe Burrow really has started to click with that offense. And the Bengals did get some good offensive linemen finally, or slightly good. But I think the Bears, I don't know. I don't like their odds with Derrick Henry. I don't like their odds with that Titans offense. Titans win 28-23.
Titans disappointed to not beat the Bengals, but I feel like the Bengals aren't a pushover at all. I feel like very unlucky to have only 2 wins. They've been solid all year. I feel like there's a lot of great pieces on that team, and I feel like honestly they're an O-line away from maybe doing well in the playoffs, in my opinion. I got the Titans winning though in another defensive slugfest. Be a week for defense, in my opinion. 23-16.
Panthers against the Chiefs. I like the Chiefs. I think Mahomes ripped apart that Jets team. Poor team. I mean, Surge, I know. I'm sorry but that was sad. We all knew it was happening though. Panthers. Obviously, coming off that win against the Falcons, I think it's here. You can't. The Chiefs are just one of those teams where it's like, how do you beat them? Just as I'm saying that, I remember CMC will be back. Thank God that saves my fantasy team. CMC will be back. So he's a type of player that can win games. Chiefs take this one 30-28.
CMC coming back will be a huge bonus for the Panthers, who already have a solid team from head to toe. But I feel like I said, the Chiefs are the Chiefs. No matter who they play, they always seem to be the better team on the field. Mahomes is almost unstoppable. I think the receiving core is too much for the Panthers. I think Chiefs will win 31-20.
Seahawks, Bills. The Bills, their offense, I'm each week starting to not trust as much as the week before. But they're winning games. I know they're at the top of their division, and I'm not giving up on Josh Allen. I think he's a good quarterback, and I think he's their franchise quarterback. I think he just needs to grow a little bit. Not, like grow height, but just grow as a quarterback. The Seahawks, obviously, Russell Wilson's been incredible. DK Metcalf had a monstrous, as I said, a loss in 40. I don't know. This is a tough one, but I think Seahawks win the shootout 35-31.
Upset pick of the week. I think it's going to be a trap game for Seattle. The going against a very good Bills team. I've got Buffalo for this reason. Like I said, I agree the Bills defense seems to be on decline, but I feel like it's not going to be for long. Patriots game, they seem to be definitely better than the game previous against the Jets. I think Seattle, they have a poor defense as well, so I feel like it'll be definitely an advantage for them, for the Bills, even if Jamal Adams comes back. So I think it's a trap game for Seattle, having to go from west to east coast to get that 10 o'clock Western time game. I've got the Bills winning 35-31.
Broncos Falcons. The Falcons again keep going on this losing streak, and literally they could be in playoff contention and be really high, but they just haven't. Ridley obviously got injured. Prayers up to him. Hopefully he'll be back. I think he should be. His injury didn't seem that bad. But the Broncos, again, it's just they just don't have that player. Like in Drew Lock, I expected to just have a lot better of a season. Regardless of his injury, he just hasn't been great. So I'm taking the Falcons 31-25.
I think I'm gonna disagree with you. I'm gonna go Broncos here. I feel like Drew Lock has really I feel like he's been better as a game has gone on. I feel like he really, in that Chargers game leading the comeback, another last play of the game winning touchdown, which the Falcons would know all about. Denver wins 24-17.
Chargers Raiders. Good divisional game. This is a tough one. I think the Raiders, again, they're both really underrated teams and teams that can make runs at the playoffs as, wild card teams. This one I think is going to be a toss-up. I think it's going to go into overtime because both these teams are good, but the Chargers take it 33-30.
Like the Raiders, they're 4-4. They can definitely make a playoff push. Two teams definitely trending in the right direction. So to be a good game, but I feel like Los Angeles, they should have much more than 2 wins, and I feel like they're much better than the record indicates. So I'm going to go Los Angeles wins a close game, 31-24.
What Dolphins, Cardinals, the Dolphins, Tua, wow. I mean, at first it was like, oh my God, Ryan Fitzpatrick needs to be brought on. Tua started off really bad, but came back, won them that game. I think that was deserving. I think mainly it was the defense's start. Jared Goff had an awful game. But the Cardinals coming off a bye, DeAndre Hopkins and Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray was my dark horse MVP, and I'm staying with him. I think he can still win it. DeAndre Hopkins has been the best. Now that Devontae Adams is back, maybe second best receiver in the league. This is a toss-up. I think the Cardinals have to win this one just because of the offensive power they have. They win this one 28-20.
Honestly, this is another game that I feel like could be a trap game. Miami, very solid team that I feel like is still vying for the division. I don't know if Tua is should be put in right now. He looked a little bit unprepared, only 92 yards passing on 22 attempts. He's a solid quarterback. He'll definitely be a good quarterback. You saw flashes of what he really could be, but he's not there yet. I feel like the Cardinals right now are a better team than Miami, but I think the defense will really keep them in, which is looking really good under defensive-minded coach Brian Flores. But I feel like close game, but I feel like Cardinals coming off a bye will really help them. I think Cardinals will win 27-20.
Steelers, Cowboys. Usually this would be a game of the year to watch, but man, this is not looking good for the Cowboys. And I mean, there's just nothing there on defense besides Jalen Smith and Leighton Vander Esch. They traded Everson Griffin. It's one of those unfortunate things. They don't have a quarterback. Zeke, we've seen he has a fumble problem, and the receiver just can't get the ball with a third-string quarterback there. And the Steelers' defense is going to make it absolutely horrible for this game. Steelers win. And I have so many 30-point games. I feel like it's just really high scoring. Steelers win 38-16.
Yeah, I think Steelers also win. Cowboys just don't have enough on offense. I feel like Zeke, once again, behind a depleted offensive line. That defensive line going behind the depleted offensive line. The Steelers' defensive line is going to feast on that, both on the rush defense and the pass defense. It's not going to be pretty. Steelers are going to control the ball for a while, as they love to control time of possession, so they're not going to score as much as they could. But I think Steelers 27-6.
Really, really big game, possibly one of the biggest of the week. Saints, Buccaneers, divisional implications, playoff. Actually, no, never mind, not playoff implications, but just I think this is a big game. I think the Saints need to win this. This is a game for the Buccaneers to lose. I think the Saints don't have anything to lose. And I think Antonio Brown should be back. I might be wrong, or should be there, and hopefully Godwin's back. That's scary. I mean, Antonio Brown possibly one of the best receivers of the decade, if not the best receiver of the decade. And, Ronald Jones, Leonard Fournette, deadly, running back duo. The Buccaneers win this one 25-20.
Saints have gotten, in my opinion, extremely lucky up to this point. I feel like they're a team that they are 5-2. but they don't look as good as their record indicates. Tampa Bay look like the real deal, while New Orleans look a lot more sluggish. Like Tampa Bay, one of the best defenses, arguably the best. They have a really good offense. Brady, Godwin, obviously Gronk, Evans, Brown, Fournette. There's so much talent on this team. I think they're definitely the favorites over the Saints in our division. And obviously, like I said, defense is incredible. I've got Tampa Bay winning 28-20.
This game, Monday Night Football, Patriots Jets, man. Oh, get excited, Serge. But Serge, the Jets could win, and this is not this could definitely happen. Is Stephon Gilmore injured or what? Because was he not playing? I didn't see him.
I mean, I think he was injured, but also he hasn't been playing well this year anyway.
And he might get traded, but maybe by this time. But I mean, oh god, the Jets' best receiver was like Braxton Berrios, and man, I mean Le'Veon Bell's gone, so they're running back. Sam Darnold is not the problem though. I love Sam Darnold, but
same.
What's there? There's nothing. There's literally nothing there. I think Patriots win 22-16.
Yeah, I feel like this is the only game that really the Jets have a remotely possible chance of winning. It's gonna be a matchup where maybe there's a small chance. Maybe if we didn't have Adam Gase, I'd predict them to.
How is he not fired? It blows my mind. It blows my mind.
I don't know. It just.
I don't.
I think he has some sort of dirt on the owner or something like that. I have no idea. I think Patriots will win 20-7.
Man, I feel bad for Surge. That was it for our video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Nothing like ending a video with depressing Jets fans. But how is Adam Gase not gone? Comment down below what your thoughts are on the Jets.
Fan and it's sad too.
Yeah, help Surge out. DM us on Instagram, Surge. Actually, no, don't do that. Just let Surge mourn himself.
No, comment. I need people to feel sorrow with.
But thank you guys so much for watching. As always, make sure to like and subscribe. Surge is great at saying this, but it means the world when you subscribe. It really helps us out a lot, and it makes us feel like, we have a fan base and we're people are watching us and enjoy our content. Well, comment down below your predictions, stuff about Adam Gase, bully Surge, whatever you want. We welcome everything. Bully me, I don't care. But comment down below. We love to respond. It's to all of our socials, Instagram, TikTok, and our podcast will be on the side of me here as well. They're all linked down in the description. I haven't said that during videos, but they're all linked down below. So if you want to go check us out over there, drop us a follow, or even DM us on Instagram. We always respond to DMs. We check every day, and we have more interactive content there, like posts about, injuries, player stats, whatever, anything. So make sure to go follow us over there. We will see you in the next video. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching.